Good afternoon, everyone. We come before you today to introduce a unique style of mobile cooking game for iOS and Android devices. Unlike other cooking games, such as Cooking Mama, where you only cook and prepare the food, Dungeon Chef, where you fight the food you are going to cook, or Counterfight, where you attack the customers with food, our intent is to create a fun, action-packed two-player chef's cooking battle with a touch of sabotage. Allow us to introduce Breakfast Brawl. In this competitive casual online PvP, two chefs go head-to-head in a best 3 out of 5 breakfast showdown, with a list of ingredients at their sides to combine and trade. Each chef fights to prepare the best breakfast for the judges to consume. They can steal from, tamper with, or attack the opposing chef with items around the kitchen to get ahead of the game. Beware of sabotaging, though. It can only be performed 3 times and cannot be backed out of, so choose your timing wisely. Breakfast Brawl is a third-person action RPG with 2-player online or player versus AI cooking battles. The player will begin on a main menu, which has the 3 difficulty options and an online option. Each difficulty mode has a different time limit for cooking. Easy has a 5-minute cooking time, Normal has a 3-minute cooking time, and Insanity has a 1-minute cooking time. Online 2-player will always be a 3-minute cooking time. When the chefs enter the kitchen, they receive a recipe and all ingredients at their cooking station. This recipe will appear on the right side of the screen for the chef to view at all times. The opposing players' list will be on the left-hand side of the screen. There are 60 ingredients in the game, in which the chefs will get 6 per round. On the top middle of the screen, there is a timer that will count down from a set number of minutes. Within this time, the chefs must cook their meals and take the opportunity to sabotage the opposing chef if they choose. Each chef is only allowed 3 sabotages within all rounds, by stealing ingredients from or adding ingredients to the opposing chef's dish, or tampering with the cooking equipment. When stealing, the player can steal an ingredient from the opposing chef's inventory. However, if caught, the ingredient will go back to the chef from which it came. When adding ingredients, there is a set list of ingredients to add to the opposing chef's dish, such as salt, hot sauce, and more. The chef can tamper by turning off the opposing chef's fryer, oven, or burner, or by dropping the utensil on the ground, forcing the opposing chef to wash it. There will be a button that appears when an opposing chef leaves their station, in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen labeled Sabotage. When this appears, the player can press this button, and it will allow them to choose which sabotage they would like to perform. If a chef is caught sabotaging, the opposing chef has the ability to perform a quick time attack. A circle appears in the center of the screen, which changes from green to yellow to red in 3 seconds. The chef is prompted to swipe the screen to the left or right over the circle. If they swipe when the circle is green, they receive a frying pan to smack the opposing chef over the head, stunning them for 10 seconds. Swiping when the circle is yellow allows an egg to be thrown at the opposing chef, stunning them for 5 seconds. Swiping when the circle is red, they receive a spatula to smack the opposing chef's cheek, stunning them for 3 seconds. If they miss the circle entirely, the opposing chef is only stunned for 1 second. There are 2 buttons on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, the Combine and Trade buttons. If the Trade button is pressed, the chef leaves their station and goes to the fridge to trade in no more than 3 items. Food items will appear on the screen, and the player can select each food item by pressing it. The ingredients have a rating system: bronze ingredients, silver ingredients, gold ingredients, and the rare platinum ingredients. They can only trade in ingredients for other ingredients of the same rating. The player will press the Combine button when they need to travel over to the butcher block to cut ingredients or mix ingredients together. To cut ingredients, the player will need to swipe up and down on the screen where the food item is placed. To mix or stir ingredients, the player will swipe in a circular motion on the screen, and pouring ingredients requires an arching swipe. When the chefs are finished cooking their meals, they need to plate their dish in a presentable fashion to serve to judges. If this is not presented properly, the chef can lose points toward the presentation of their dish. If a chef was sabotaged, that chef would also lose points. The chef ending with the lowest score gets a heart taken away. There are 3 altogether. When all hearts are consumed for a single chef, they lose the battle. When a chef wins a battle, they will be placed in a ranking system, starting at bronze level and finishing at gold level. The food will be judged based on ingredients placed in the dish and presentation. May the best chef win. Thank you for listening.